Welcome back to Now You're Cooking. I have several of the River City girls with me now, and we're going to make a dessert I have that I think is great for the college age students. And this one, if you're living in a dorm or an apartment and you don't have a stove available, this is something you can make. It's no bake. You don't have to heat up with the stove in the first place. You don't even have to have a stove or an oven to make this. So that's why I love it so much. And butterscotch chips. It's hard to go wrong in my butterscotch. And I love Hershey's, and the price point for Hershey's butterscotch chips is lower than some of the other brands, but the flavor is wonderful. And it's marshmallow, also no generic, because generic marshmallow, besides having a better price point, I think it's the exact same texture you get. It's generic cereal. Instead of the name brands, unless they're on sale, this generic Rice Krispies has the very same texture and flavor, but a lot cheaper price. And you're going to get the same great dessert out of it. Now, talking about this season, Jill, some of my favorite performances that you do. First of all, just a show-stopping performance with Kira, and you all perform all that jazz from the Broadway musical Chicago. A lot of times, people will take on a song, and you'll kind of know their talent beforehand and be like, oh no, they're not going to sing this. And then usually 9 times out of 10 they start to sing it and they prove you right. No, they shouldn't have sang it. When that song started up and I saw you and Kira there, it's just, I knew you all were just going to bring it home, and you did. Fantastic. Not just vocally, but the dancing, the costumes, so wonderful. And then Savannah, one of my other favorite performances of yours is the duet you do with Brian Gaylor. It's the Separate Lives, and just the two of you not only sing the song, but you make the audience feel as if it's something really going on. You all are in love and just having this situation between two people who are young and in love, and just you carry out that feeling, both of you. And the lighting, everything in that song just works together to convey that emotion. And melody. A lot of times, young ladies will sing when they call the oldie songs, the 50s and 60s, and it'll be like just a young woman in 2010 singing a 50s or 60s song. Well, Melody has the ability, she has this tone that when she sings, especially the songs from the 50s and 60s, the oldie songs, she just has this beautiful tone that's as if she was actually back in the 50s or 60s singing it. And one of the great things about the show this year, the Oldies But Goodies show, is Robin's husband Scott, with the lighting, several of the numbers, sometimes when it's the guys singing together or it's the girls singing together, some of the 50s and 60s songs, they have this lighting that Scott does that makes the audience feel like you're watching an actual 50s or 60s dance party show. It's so beautiful from the audience to see you all up there, because the lighting, everything works with you all. And one of my favorite things about it is the costumes, especially with the girls. Just don't even need to say anymore, just beautiful. And so this dessert bar, okay, we went for the butterscotch, and the chips go, if you have a microwavable bowl, 45 seconds. Sometimes they say, oh, if it's chocolate chips or butterscotch, 30 seconds and stop, 30 seconds and stop. 45 seconds and it comes out with a smooth texture like that. No need to stop and go through extra steps. Another thing is with marshmallows, sometimes they'll say, well, half a bag of marshmallows, a bag of marshmallows. And you jump through hoops, and my advice is do 1 jar this size of marshmallow whip. It's already the texture you need. It pours easy and it mixes easy. And no need to jump through hoops with marshmallows and hope they come out right when you stick them in the microwave or in the saucepan. Okay. just a minute. And then we're going to have Savannah come in here and measure out 2 cups of rice cereal.
Okay.
Okay, here's the fun part. Work through it all after the spoon a little bit, and then work with it with your hands.
This would be such a great dessert for kids.
Yes.
To get little kids involved in it.
Exactly. And I know you have several beautiful little nieces that you're very proud of.
I do.
Project.
And they have their own little special aprons that they wear, and their cooking hats. And
wonderful. I'm a firm believer in cooking with kids while they're young, and that kind of sets the stage for the rest of their life. And also the special memories they can get when cooking with the grown-up. Whoever the grown-up is in their life, that's a very special, priceless memory.
I think it's something that's also passed down, tradition, you know.
Yes. I'm a firm believer in tradition. We're going to do one more cup.
Smells really good too.
Use a fingertips when you think you're done. One more.
Alright.
So all together, it's a total of 4 cups of rice cereal.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Exactly. Now, we're going to move it down here to Melody. What I've done is put a sheet of wax paper below because that's going to have less mess to clean up. I'm just going to mold it down into the 9x13. You will refrigerate it for 15 minutes and then let it stand at room temperature another 15 minutes before cutting it. And our finished product, the butterscotch bars, cut into 2 different sizes. This is perfect appetizer size. This is perfect like for a dessert. We're also crowd pleasers. And we're going to sample them, but first, I'd like the River City Players to sing us out with the song they shared during their Hollywood Hit Show. And thank you all for joining me today.
Thank you.
If you would like tickets to Hollywood Hits or Oldies but Goodies for River City Players, you can call 458-2075, and the season will run through August 7th. Sing us out, guys.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You want to be where everybody knows your name. You want to go where people know people are all the same. You want to be where everybody knows your name.